So the Dokkan Fist Gohan and Piccolo are officially in game. We do have them here, 55% Link level 1. Obviously, scenario where if you're, barely pulling the unit here, a Dokkan awaken them and you're like, I want to try them out, no Link leveling needed. We'll see how they do at their bare minimum. I think they could potentially be really, really good. I am very excited to see their strength at this free dupe level, especially Link level 1. Later on, I'll get them Link leveled and we'll try them out in the Dismal Future Red Zone, all these different new stages, Omega Shenron, right? And I still think even at the free dupe level, they will perform pretty solidly well. But we'll see overall. Leader skill is a pretty nice team. I think overall we're going to use them here. It's Saiyan Saga and a Bottom Master Disciple, 170%. Then a 30% to Warriors Raised on Earth, which will be pretty good. It's a very vast category setting. We'll probably go ahead and do this here. We can get Cold Judgment, Brainiacs, and Fierce Battle here. We are getting a lot of support. 70% defense support from Guasu and Zamasu here. Then another 50% attacking defense support from the future Gohan. So right here, we can see this character starting off at 234k defense. Now, they get a lot of stats when they super attack. They do actually get 100% attacking defense on their super attack in their passive. Then their super attack effect is a 50% attack and defense raise. So how the math works out for that, it's essentially just the 234k times 3 is pretty much how that's going to operate. So they're shooting up to, 700k defense after the super attack, basically, which is a pretty good number at 55% Link level 1. Again, there's tons of support here, but I mean, with 40% reduction, that's pretty good. I think I will definitely take that number. Now, one thing you want to keep in mind about the damage reduction is that it's when they're in the first or second slot and their HP is above 70%, which did not happen right there, they get the 40% reduction. In a scenario like this, where you fall under 70% HP before this character would get attacked, they do not get the damage reduction. The damage reduction does not activate until they receive an attack. So right there, if we're against a very difficult boss, they would have 700k defense here. So actually, they would honestly be fine against most of these bosses in that scenario. But there could be scenarios where it's like if they... how do I explain? If they didn't have all that support around them, it could have potentially been an issue here. Now, funny enough, this character also does get more attack based on less HP remaining, up to 150%. This is a Link level 10. Gohan and Piccolo, still 55% of the dupe system, but they're going to be looking a lot stronger offensively here. Defensively, they're looking a lot worse. Whoa. This character's at 600k defense here. Why is he at 600k defense? I mean, he's just getting so much support, I guess. Wow, that's pretty impressive, actually. Okay. This is a flat 600k defense. Sure, man. Okay. That is pretty good, but... I mean, basically the same thing. So basically, 200k defense? And then, there's a graining white stuff appearing on my device mirroring? Maybe. There might be. But that's fine. I'll probably check it out after the stream. 60% support, yeah. I mean, this LR Piccolo is really, really good himself. So that's a 6.7 million attack stat for a 55% character right there. But then he's supporting as well on top of that, so it's good. We could potentially get the revive here, but I'm going to wait a little more before we actually try to aim for the revive. We'll go ahead and grab this with you. I think we'll just get this with the Piccolo. We'll heal a little more. I think we should be able to get above 70% if we want to here. So again, 200k defense. So basically 600k defense after the super attack. This is without the reduction. And then in this scenario, I think let's say we've got above 70% HP here. We now have the 40% reduction. But I don't think they had the damage reduction here. So I guess in this scenario, we would have died to like a very difficult boss. But that's fine. Now, keep in mind, we can only revive with one of the characters. I'm actually going to aim to revive with the Link level 1 character, because that's the main point of the showcase. But I would say, like, seeing the other one, also, if we do get the other one to revive, it's not the end of the world. But I think we should be able to aim pretty easily for the Link level 1 character to get the revive off, right? Now, the revive can be activated at any time during battle, as long as you're under 70% HP. It could also... Wait, I want to see... Yeah, 624k defense. That's pretty good. The revive can also be activated from the 7th turn from the start of battle. And there's no HP condition. It could just be 7th turn. As long as you die during the rotation, you do get the revive. And it can be any character on rotation, which you could see because there's the HP symbol right there. So I think that's a pretty relaxed revive condition. And then once you revive, you exchange into just a form where it's Gohan by himself, which is good. So there's a 7 mil attack stat. I mean, for a support unit, I think 7 mil I'll definitely take. In this scenario, they don't have the damage reduction, but in the situation where they would die, even though they don't have the reduction, they get the revive, right? And it would have been the same last turn too, right? And right here, it's like if we die, we get the damage reduction, so that's pretty good. We'll go ahead and I think I'm gonna keep going like this. What I'm gonna try and do is I'm gonna try and keep living, but I think I'm gonna push the... Do I want to push the other Gohan off? It doesn't really matter. I was thinking about pushing the other Gohan and Piccolo off, so I could yeah, the damage reductions only slot 1 or 2, right? So I guess I haven't talked about them in slot 3. I was thinking about pushing the other Gohan and Piccolo slot 3 so I could explain that, but essentially if you do put the Gohan and Piccolo in slot 3, what happens is that they do not get the 40% reduction, but they do get extra support. So when the character is in the 3rd slot, they give an insane support buff, Q1 and 30% attack defense to all superclass allies, but that's for 3 turns that happens. So, like, that activates for a very long time, and that being off rotation support, that could just happen over and over. Like, if you're running the Saiyan Saga team, you have, like, these Gohans floating around, you have Yajirobe floating around giving multiple turn support. Like, that could be very nasty if they're really setting up the Saiyan Saga team to be a very strong team in the future. Which is something that I would say is not impossible to think about. I mean, dude, this LR Piccolo's defense is so high here with this character. If, revive now... Nah, well, I want to revive with the other Gohan, I think. I'm going to do that this next turn. We're going to get the revive off. I think that's probably the best decision. But we'll see. But if, well... I don't know. Well, it's difficult to decide, huh? I want to do that. No, I think I want to do the other Gohan because the point is the Link level 1. But we could see what this guy is going to be able to do. Again, you can only revive with 1 Gohan and Piccolo during the fight, obviously, because you can revive only once, right? But yeah, you could like have him on the Warriors Raise on Earth team, led by 23rd World Tournament Goku. And if you don't revive with him early, then you just get the multiple turn buff, which is really nasty. So I think for this situation, we'll put him slot 1. You could also, like, technically, you could heal and then get the damage reduction, right? Which is not a terrible thing to do, but this turn, I'm not going to heal. We're going to see what kind of damage we'll take. We'll take a lot of damage here, yeah. I think we're definitely dead after he super attacks here, but we're going to get the revive now. The revive skill, basically, again, that does the exchange, and we get 70% HP back, which is good for the other Gohan and Piccolo in the other rotation, because then, you know, you get their damage reduction passive to activate, especially if you grab same type orbs. But let's play this revive skill here. That is such a great scene, man. That really, really good scene from there. I realize we're not going to get any offensive support next turn, huh? Because it's going to be Guaso and Zamasu, I think. That does suck a little, but that's okay. It is what it is. So we'll go ahead and do this. Actually, I could do this. Yeah, I think we'll do this here, actually. I'm actually going to play this here. We'll get this out of the way. And then we should be able to finish things off here for sure. But then this time, I can get the extra support. So I'm not sure if we can get to see the key pop in. Yeah, you see the key right there popped in. So that does allow us to get the extra support there. 30% attack and defense to superclass allies is quite a lot, and then it'll allow us to... We'll definitely be able to see the difference next turn. I mean, even here, Saiyan Saga Goku hitting a 9mm attack stat. Okay, that's cool. I don't think I've seen him hit that high of an attack stat before. That's awesome. All right, so now Gohan's insane. We can do this. We have the Scouter with Piccolo. So this is going to be a really nasty turn. When this Gohan is transformed, if you have a Goku on the team, for the first turn he guaranteed dodges, which is obviously just absolutely absurd. And then from the third turn onwards, he still has a high chance to dodge. Now again, you need a Goku on the team. The issue with that is that I feel like Goku on this like Gohan team, not really the best options. But I would say there are, like, you know, you could probably get away with Goku and Piccolo, like the LR Goku and Piccolo in some situations. Version Z Goku, not so much, but he's there for the showcase. Maybe if you get like a Cell Saga Super Saiyan Goku again, that could be really interesting. But yeah. If you have that Goku, I mean, that's why we're talking about the 23rd World Tournament Goku team. You get this guy to revive, and then that 23rd World Tournament Goku activates his passive. You have the Goku on the team, so he gets the guaranteed dodge on the turn, and then for the future, he gets the other dodges, right? So it could be really good here. Right here, we have everything active except for Demonic Ways. I believe that is... Yeah, Gaze of Respect, Demonic Ways, and then Infighter. But we do have a good amount of links active here. He's at 200k defense, so... Oh god, this Piccolo, right? This LR physical Piccolo's at a pretty good defensive stat. We're not going to really worry about transforming him. We'll keep him the way he is. On top of this Gohan, for the very first turn that he appears, he also gets 12 ki, 300% attack and defense on Super, and then he performs a guaranteed crit. That goes on top of the 100% attack and defense on Super attack. And then if you're above 58% HP, you get another 100% attack. So essentially, this Gohan's getting 500% attack on Super and 400% defense while it's guaranteed critting, and he has guaranteed dodge, which is quite a bit. He's also supporting Super Class Allies Ki 2, so there's a lot there. So like on this turn, even if you don't have the dodge, because another thing is that this Gohan's... Yeah, first turn defense after Super, 1.6 mil. This is 55% Link level 1, by the way. He has 100% attack and defense on his Super attack effects. So the thing is that even if you don't have the Goku dodge, on this turn he has the 200k. Then you get another 400%. And then he has the 100% that also multiplies on top of that. So his defense starts to get very high. And apparently it's 1.6 million after he supers at the fruit level here, so that's good. 14 mil attack stat, guaranteed crit. Again, I mean, 55% Link level 1, 14 million right there. And he's guaranteed dodging. That's good. That is good right there. And again, keep in mind, we do have the multiple turn support from the other Gohan, but it's still like a very powerful showing of how this character is. He's good. He's good. I think we'll just keep Version Z Goku. And we'll let him... Version Z Goku should be able to rock this guy, I am assuming. I guess just in case I could use a Sensu Bean as fine. And then next turn will be the final turn. I mean, if we have to, we'll transform Piccolo. But I don't think that's going to be necessary. Then we'll keep the Gohan in the third slot. The Piccolo and Gohan. We'll get all the links active. Because again... You'll be able to link the Piccolo and Gohan and this Gohan together. They will show all links. Well, I mean, that's kind of annoying. But there's no super. Huh, that's weird. I mean, there's no super. I could show the high chance of dodge here, but I don't think it's necessary. So yeah, we could just do this then, because there's no super attack, obviously. So again, right here, we're going to get all 7 links active. We're going to get 60% support from this character being in the third slot. And this is going to be post... their initial buff, right? Their defense stat looks lower here, but again, the extra support hasn't kicked in just yet. Their defense stat in general will be lower in this rotation compared to the previous one, because it's like we don't have Guasons and monsters and stuff, but still. So like, let's say they're around 200k defense. They'll get 100% attack and 100% defense on super attack and their passive, which will shoot them up to 400k, let's say. And then if they get another 100%, that's okay. You say 640k? Yeah, see? Because like the numbers could very much vary, but that is not considering the extra 30% support they get now. Keep in mind, also, if I saw it there, they're super effective. From the third turn onward, they're still super effective against all types, which is pretty good. Now, obviously, they hit way less hard, right? That's definitely an important thing to consider. But that's pretty good still. And then next turn, we also want to keep in mind that the support will still be in effect because it's a 3-turn support. So it's for that last turn, this turn, and then the next turn after that we'll still have the support. But we'll also have the LR Piccolo supporting as well. So, yeah. What Goku am I running on their team against Omega? I mean, see, that's an issue. Maybe like a stacking Goku somehow that's on this team, maybe? I'm trying to see, like, what Goku would you run? Yeah, see, against Omega, I think that could be an issue, but I guess in that situation, you would just run them on the 23rd World Tournament Goku team over their own. The only issue with that is that the 23rd World Tournament Goku team doesn't have, yeah, the 23rd World Tournament Goku team does not actually have, what's it called? How to explain it? The 200% for this character. They're not under that 200%, which would suck, but it's not like the worst thing ever, I guess, right? Hey Neil, how's it going? So yeah, we could do this, and I think we'll have this as the final rotation here. I think that should work out just fine. We'll also just transform with you. Just get that out of the way. So again, we're getting the multiple turn support here still. I mean, if they're at like 700k defense here, 55% link level 1, and then they have 50% dodge chance, that makes me very helpful for this character. Honestly, that makes me want to summon for dupes for this character even more. How'd the summons go? I think the summons went well. I got 1 copy and about 450 stones, so that's good. But yeah, and then we have this physical Piccolo who actually gets a huge help from this guy. I think in LR Piccolo gets huge buff from this guy. I feel like at the end of the day, what Goku would we run against Omega, man? I guess, yeah, like on this team, it just wouldn't really work out, but I think we've seen enough. I don't think there's much else that needs to be seen or talked about this character. I guess one thing I could do is I could show off their sticker. I did not actually show off their sticker effect. And whilst I check, make sure there's anything else I didn't mention. No. I mean, one funny thing you could do is if you're like a Mega Whale, you could like get the SSR copy of them. And then like the SSR copy is like, okay. And then they share 6 links with this character. Because one issue with this character is definitely links. I think their link set is not really that great. I mean, like, their best linking partners, because they have really weird links. Like, their best linking partners is themselves. Physical Piccolo shares 4 links with them. Kai Goku and Carnival Kid Gohan, they share 3 links. World Tournament Krillin, I guess, shares 3 links. You know, the STR Piccolo, Yamcha 3 links. Tech Gohan, like Gohan Zamasu. Like a lot of these characters are like sharing like 3 links, 4 links at most with this character. But then like there's only a handful of them, like very specific units. So that is definitely an issue. Goku and Piccolo would cook. I don't think an Omega. I mean, could you get away with them in Omega with all the support that this character is providing? Maybe. They get 30% extra defense with 10 links, but they can't activate it. That's funny. Well, there it is. That's their sticker effect. That looks very bad, actually. That's a pretty bad sticker effect. Maybe the transformed version looks good. Wherever he's at. They're right here. Nope, their sticker kind of sucks. Okay, that's it for me. Let me know what you guys think about this character, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace out.